Hey FitRankers, Sgt Rians here. Today we're bringing to you a level 4 workout, so something a little more challenging for you. So let's get right into it. For your warm-up today, what I want you doing is I want you heading out and getting in a mile run, jog, whatever you can do. Try to get that full mile in without stopping. All right, full mile in without stopping. Come on back, got that blood flow going. And let's jump right into this level 4 workout. So with this workout here, circuit 1, we're going through a plank with a kettlebell kickback. Second exercise is a kettlebell box squat. Third exercise is a clapping push-up. Fourth exercise is hanging knee raises. So you'll see you'll need a little bit more equipment for this workout. But again, if you're missing any of this equipment and you want to purchase any, again, go to our website, www.FitRanX.com, and go to our products page, and you can actually buy all this equipment straight from Amazon, which we found pretty much the cheapest prices on there for you, so you don't have to do all the research. You can go on there and you can get any of this equipment there. So with that circuit 1, first workout, let's jump right in. All these exercises are going to be 1 minute on and then 15-second break. 1 minute on, 15-second break. So let's go plank with the kettlebell kickback. All right. So with this exercise here, let me actually get this out of the way. You're going to first go down into plank position here. With this, you may have to get those feet a little bit wider than usual. Just so when you're coming off, you're going to be up here and you're going to be a little bit more stable. So from here, grabbing this weight, keeping that elbow to your side, bring it up and back. All right. So with that exercise there, making sure that you keep that good plank position, core's tight, hips aren't pushed up high. Make sure do a weight that is challenging for you. But with this exercise here, you're going to be doing 30 seconds on one side, 30 seconds on the other. Right after that, you're taking a 15-second break, quick break. I'm going right into the kettlebell box squats. So let me get this box back in place. So again, with the box squats, if you have a chair, if you have a plyo box, great. But as long as you've got something that you can make sure that you're going down to that same spot every time, that's really what we're looking for. All right, with the kettlebells, make sure that the weight is challenging for you. All right? So with this here, if you've got some pretty heavy kettlebells, make sure that you're swinging them up into position, pretty much just like this, okay? Hands are in tight to my chest. Weight is supported on my forearms. So, feet are going to be pointed straight out in front of me. I'm going to be right in front of that box. Tap, right back up. Tap, right back up. So, that is your kettlebell box squat. Okay, make sure to keep those weights nice and tight into that chest. When you're going down, don't lean forward. It's going to make it a lot harder. Keep that head up. Come down, tap. Make sure those knees don't go in front of those toes. Here, right back up. Again, 1 minute on there, 15-second break. Then we're going on to clapping push-ups. Now, with your clapping push-ups, if you can do them off your toes, great. If you're not at that level yet, then you can go ahead and do them off your knees. I'm going to show you both ways. So first off, let me show you with the feet down. So getting into good push-up position here. You've got to work on your explosive strength to get this exercise to work for you. So demonstration here. I'm going to bring my chest down. I'm going to come up. I'm going to press, explode up, clap at the top. Okay? When I land, I'm not going to land and jar. I'm going to land and go right back down into it. So again, down, up. See how high I land? cushion, okay, and go back down. I'm not gonna jar and really jar into those and put a lot of stress on those elbows and shoulder joint. Don't wanna do that. Now, if you can do that, great. If not, to get to that, we're going to get into regular push-up position again. From there, drop your knees to the floor. It's gonna line those hips up. I don't wanna see hips back here. It's real easy to do them like this. I want those hips down. I want a straight line from those knees to the hip to your shoulders. Once you're in that position there, you know you're ready to go. From here, go down, press, and right back up. Boom. All right, just like that. So, with the push-ups there, you've got 1 minute on, 15-second break. Again, if you can't go through the full minute doing these, that's perfectly normal. Take a break. Again, just do the best you can for that 1 minute. Fourth exercise on circuit 1 are hanging knee raises. Now, as you can see, I pulled out a portable pull-up bar. If you have a pull-up bar at home, if you have something in a doorway, they're pretty inexpensive. Or you can buy something like this. It's whatever you have, whatever you can grab onto and hold, that's great. That'll work. So all we're doing is finding something to hold on to. From there, hanging down from it. Once you're hanging, so for this one here is pretty low, I can actually put my feet on the ground. So I'm gonna kick those feet out in front of me here. All I'm gonna do is bring those knees, tuck them in, right up to my chest. Bringing them back down. I'm not bringing them all the way back down to the floor. Keeping them out in front of me, so my feet are still off the ground. Bring them up. And if you can see my hips, my hips are rotating up. I'm not just lifting my knees and working my hip flexors. I'm not just here. I'm gonna work those abdominal muscles and do a crunch at the top, bringing them up, and doing a crunch, trying to get those knees to my chest. All right, you got that. That's your last exercise. 1 minute hanging knee raises, do the best you can. Then you're gonna take 30-second minute break, and then you're doing circuit 1 one more time. So 2 rounds of circuit 1. Once you've done that, we're gonna go into circuit 2. All right, circuit 2, first exercise is a kettlebell snatch. Now, this is a difficult exercise, so make sure that you're paying attention to form here. We're gonna start off with just a single arm snatch. We're not gonna do a double arm yet. That'll be a little bit higher levels. So with your single arm, it's almost like a swing. All right, so if you've been following along with the level videos, you've already done a single arm swing. All we're doing with this snatch is bringing it up a little bit further. So you got to generate a little bit more power, and you're going to get that weight all the way up to the top. All right, so we'll see here. You're going to swing, all right, and then all the way up to the top. Bring it back down and do it again. Now, with the snatch, when you're getting up to the top, you want to try to get a little pop at the top, a little punch toward the ceiling. What that's going to do is going to cause your grip to squeeze that kettlebell a little bit more and make it so the kettlebell doesn't come down and really slam on your wrist. If you're just practicing doing these, it'd be good if you had a sweatband or something to actually go around your wrist just to give you a little bit of protection, because you're not going to get this the first time around. You're going to have to practice this exercise to be able to master it. So let's go through it again. So I'm going to start off, kettlebell out in front, bring it up to a swing. You can do a swing first, and then bring it right up into that snatch. Now, you can bring the weight straight back down and then back up, but I prefer to bring it down to a press position and then all the way back down. Down to press position, all the way back down. Down and up. All right, so again, with anything dealing with kettlebells, you're hinging from the waist, small bend in those knees, generate that explosive power to get that weight up in the air, back down, and good. So with that exercise there, you have 30 seconds on one side, 30 seconds on the other, 15-second break, going into jump rope. So with that jump rope, as you can see, I got knots in mine. That is only because it's a little too long for me. So that's all you got to do. See if you buy a jump rope and it's a little too long, put a few knots in it, and you're good to go. All right, with the jump rope, again, with this, jumping over any way you know how. Okay, so you can skip over it, jump over both, switch, alternate back and forth. Whatever works for you is fine. As long as you're doing your best, you jump over that rope, work on that timing, build that coordination. If you don't have a jump rope, just pretend you've got one, do the best you can, play around with it a little bit, but you'll still get a great workout just by going through the motions. So with that jump rope, 1 minute on, 1 minute on, 15-second break. Third exercise, the kettlebell alternating swing. So let me go with the orange here. Alternating swing, it is pretty much like a half of the snatching movement that we just did. So from here, weights out in front of you, hinging from the waist, knees slightly bent, I'm not squatting, butts up in the air, hands back to the side, swing it back, bring it up, and switching back and forth at the top of the motion, just like this. Letting that hand go to the sides, swing back, and that's how it's done. So that's your kettlebell alternating swing. You've got that alternating back and forth, 1 minute, 15-second break. Then we're going on to the kettlebell figure 8 to a hold. Now, with this exercise here, starting off in the hold position. So gripping the horn, hand is resting, kettlebell is resting in my hand, just like so. From here, you're gonna drop that kettlebell out. You're gonna let it go between your legs. This thumb is always pointing back, always pointing back. So I'm gonna bring it back between my legs. I'm gonna grab onto it, okay? Just like this, horns there, grab onto it. From there, I'm gonna bring it straight up the side, just like this, and then up, back to the almost same position, but now you've switched hands on the top. From there, bring it down. Again, thumb is going between the legs, handing off, grabbing that weight, bringing it straight up the side, and catch. Okay, here we go, real time. Bring it up. Bring it up. So you'll see when I'm bringing it up the side of my leg, you'll see my hips move and generate that explosive power to get that weight up. So from here, bring it down, generate up. Just like that. So that's your fourth exercise for circuit 2. So once you finish the kettlebell figure 8 to a hold, 1 minute on, 15-second break. Actually, after that one, you can take a 30-minute, 1 minute break, get water, and then hit circuit 2 one more time. So you can see this is a difficult exercise. I'm already out of breath and sweating just from demonstrating the exercises. I'm not even doing them for a minute. So do the best you can with this, and we'll see you next time.